First Friday of the giveaway, that means double entry. Go to lsnasty.com. Every dollar you spend will get you 2 times entries to win this badass tow rig. We've given away 7 race cars. It's time for a tow rig. This unit comes with these badass 24-inch wheels. Go to lsnasty.com, and every dollar you spend gets you an entry to take this bad boy home. Moving so fast, we're out in the shop. Look at us here. Glot Motorsports Park, Thursday night, testing too, but we're here during the day to private test. Lieutenant Dan out here. We got Hank. We got Silverback Z06. We're about to go fast, PBs, pull some wheelies, hopefully keep the thrust and everything, and just haul some ass. That's what we're gonna do.
Heck yeah.
So, we're gonna lock in or go home. If you guys aren't entered to win the tow rig, which we towed the trailer here, just so you guys know, this thing is no slouch. That's a 34-foot all-steel trailer with a full-size street car and a smart car on the tongue. And look at this thing right here. It ain't even squatting it. It ain't even squatting it because it's got overload bags on it.
Oh.
Look at that Gen Y hitch putting in work. I mean, this thing right here is tough. How good did it look rolling down the road?
It looks tough.
That sucker looks tough, dude. This trailer looks so massive compared to how
it does,
short it is.
dude, it really
10-inch
does.
wheelbase truck. 10-inch
10-inch
wheelbase. All my other stuff's like 176.
Yeah.
10-inch. Look at the Dodge. Literally, the whole truck's the size of just the cab of my Dodge. Look at that 2-footer gang with wheel spikes, dude. Chris, what you think about that truck? Tell them about that truck.
I like the rims. I'm a Ford man.
Yeah, you entered to win that?
Hey, I can because I'm not I've never.
You're not an employee.
I'm not an employee, right? I'm just a good friend.
What would you do if you won that? What would you do? What would you do if you won that truck?
What's up with it?
That's what I like to hear. What would you do?
I'd be a new member of the 2-foot gang, which I'm not now. That's for sure.
2-footers all day. You know, that thing.
No, Chris said he put factory wheels on it.
Oh, you look like that guy. Put on some stocks.
It's the old man style. No, I would leave the 2-footers on there because I didn't have to pay for them.
Hey,
if I had to
there
buy
you
them,
go.
you get the stocks.
That thing, believe it or not, even when you're not towing anything, you're still hauling ass. Beautiful day at the track today. Out here shaking down the Silverback. We got it turned up, which in past records, not the smartest idea, but I was never claimed to be the smartest guy. So we're gonna turn it up. Brought it up in the 60 foot, brought the ramp in, a little bit more power out the back. As soon as we get done with this, boom, oil change. Might have gone too long without an oil change, but I trust that Schaefer's oil to get me through one more pass. And yeah, so we're gonna make a rip here, and then we're gonna go hop in Hank, change the oil on this guy. Testing this one here. We PB'd the last 3 passes, so I'm looking to PB again. Incremental wise, I turned it up the most. So just so you guys understand, I went from 18 pounds of dome pressure, which is like just tickling it, to 20, which is like just tickling it. We're tickling it more. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah.
A lot of tickling going on here.
That's awkward.
I'm in for tickling.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get strapped in here, get this thing to stop dinging at me because it's a street car.
Ding.
And hopefully it doesn't have like a good anti-roll bar on there. It's literally still on stock factory leaf spring. So like we're doing a lot with a little. So I'm running more tire pressure on the left side, trying to get it to drive more right, because when you put power down, it tends to drive left.
And for those of you that are wondering why he says the Corvette's on leaf springs, it actually is on leaf springs. There's one big leaf spring that goes across the back.
It's got a wooden leaf spring on it. It's like literally. I think I can run a car with no anti-roll bar with just my calculated tire pressure at this point. Just shoving more in one side and less the other. I was happy with it. Car drove straight, went good, bump box worked. Everything there was pretty good. Parachute came out and actually deployed this time, because I unpacked it for the first time in like 6 months. So everything was good there. I'm pretty pleased.
Hey,
and
get a video of Pops. First time driving.
Oh yeah, we got to get a video of Lieutenant Dan making a pass. God, did no one go up there with him? How'd it look from your
Look
angle?
good.
Yeah,
Look
looks
good.
sporty. That's like no power in it.
Sexy, Anna.
We're turning it up.
Didn't you just say that?
Yeah. I'm adding a pound on leave, and then I brought the ramp in. All in by 1 second.
Dang, you got it all in 1/6 into the run?
Yes. All in. Gonna give it a rip, turn it up a little bit. Really just looking to see converter data. If it does have high charge pressure, that it drops quickly. And if it is too high, then we're not gonna run it anymore until we can regulate it. So we're gonna give it a shot here. Hopefully it sounds good. Lots of action here for this first rip, and let's get her done.
John Doc.
We said it was 26 too, but God, that sucker left. Good God. I can't even get mine to get on a two-step.
That's the best sounding coyote I ever.
We're replacing the cam sensor now.
Right this second? Oh.
Well, it's on the way. Shout out to my man David over there. Look at David. David's our parts caller.
Let's go get the vet.
What you think? What you think? They're buddies with you over at Advanced Auto, aren't they?
Yeah. We're a first name basis.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
he knows how to talk to them ones over yonder.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The ones in Benson are something different.
We turned it up. Turned it way up. Now we didn't turn it way up. Anything more than whatever we've done is more up than we've ever turned it, so I guess it is way up, but put 5 pounds of dome out the back. We're like well beyond 1-to-1. Like we had 18 pounds of dome pressure, make 20 pounds of boost, so I went from 18 to, I didn't even check the log on that one, to be honest with you. I probably should, but it's just, I mean, everything went good, so we're gonna fire it up again and give it a rip. I just pretty much follow Chris's orders. This is his car. What you told me to turn it up, right?
Yeah, all the way
Was
around.
that, did you tell? You didn't tell me to look at the data log on that, did you?
Don't worry about it.
See? Hey, that's what I'm talking about right there. So we don't turn it up. We are in the wheelie danger zone. So, and that thing is like not well supported in the front end. So at any point in time, if it just slams down, the whole turbo kit's gonna come off. Be running NA out the back.
Was that out the back on the
All right, you heard it here first. Yeah.
She was riding.
It'll take another 2 pounds.
Tuner John is here, just tuning, looking at things like air fuel ratio and boost and stuff like that. Vet went down back to back, another PB. I don't know what more is to say about it. What do you think?
That's a rocket ship.
I mean, the thing is a spaceship kit.
The only thing it can do from here is go to the moon.
To the moon. Did you see that last pass? Were you here for that?
Yeah.
How'd it look?
It was a little slow off the lead. You could put a little bit more in on the lead, but
Alright,
it looked good.
Oh,
off the
Brett
bat.
said turn it up.
Touche. All right, we'll turn it up. We put some new Schaefer's oil in there, so the oil pressure is way happier now.
Is it?
Oh yeah. 70 pounds just steady all the time, no drop, nothing like that. Schaefer's oil is by far superior to every other oil out there. Brad, what kind of oil you run in your truck?
Schaefer's and everything,
Yeah.
except the trans, because the new GMs, you have to put this low viscosity in the trans, but transfer case, diffs, oil, all Schaefer's.
I mean, all the race cars too. They really are like, it's solid. Had some issues. Couldn't figure out what was going on with the Mustang because it cut off again, like losing crank signal or cam signal or something. So we put a new crank sensor at the shop. Everything was fine at the shop. Take it out here, it acts up. So we put a new cam sensor in it now, and we're gonna try it again because I couldn't get it to fire up to drive back here. I turned it on batch fire, which gets rid of the cam sensor, and we were able to drive it back. So put a new cam sensor in there. Hopefully we can get down. I looked at the log, it was like 120 pounds of charge pressure on the trans brake, which is high, but again, ignorance is bliss, and I didn't look at it.
We are 100% confident that we fixed it. I'm going to
100%?
retract that statement. We're 92% sure that
92?
we fixed it. Yeah, pretty confident, you know.
Ah, we're dropping confidence by the second.
Well, no, 92 is pretty high on the confidence scale, really.
A 92 that's a B, my boy.
No, a 92 is an A. An 89 is a B.
93 and above was an A. You're on B level stuff
A-minus,
right now. We
A-minus.
get up there.
You know, all right. Anyway, as you saw, it broke up real bad. It popped, wouldn't start again. Did all that. So we put it in batch fire. It ran fine. So that pretty much tells us it's a cam sensor issue, a cam sync issue. So we threw another cam sensor in it. We got a good quality NTK sensor stuck in it. The connector does feel a little bit loose, but the pins seem to contact fine and everything in it. So we're gonna try it again. I think we'll be all right.
PBs. Time for a PB.
What he asked?
No, I said it's time for a PB.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we made it down Broadway.
Fixed it, my boy.
Ooh.
You're all up in my...
Ooh.
You're really got my personal space real quick.
You
I really
were
came
up.
across to you, but then Logan started running away from me.
You came in the camera's
It just-
personal
yeah,
space.
You know what? It was my fault.
It's all good.
That's the one thing I did wrong today.
Oh, Mr. Right. We got Brad on dog duty. Is Brad walking the dogs or the dogs walking him?
In case you were wondering how to walk 2 dogs in 1 week. Except one of them's an idiot. They're both idiots.
All right, to most of you guys, that just sounds like an aborted pass, but I'll play it a couple times. If you hear a layover, which I think I got another video of it. If you hear it layover, that's usually the sound of it running over the crankshaft. So in the car, I was like, damn, I actually just yeeted the crank out of this thing. And I fired it back up. I was like, I probably shouldn't drive it back because it has no oil pressure at this point in time if it yeeted the crank out like that. Like when it labors down like that and you stay in it, if the crank doesn't explode into 10,000 pieces or actually fall out and you run it over, the rods are coming out of it. It's just not happy when it labors like that. And I didn't know what was going on. I knew that wasn't what I put in there. Some foreshadowing to the events. Our main man, a.k.a. Mr. Perfect, aka 1,000 things a day, does 998 of them correct. Well, actually, this was allotted 2 that he didn't correct. Somehow adjusted the boost ramp to 0 after the launch and before like the peak boost came in. So instead of being like a boost curve like that, it was like this, which is crazy. So we'll play it a couple more times, and then we'll fast forward to where we discover the issue after I think I yeet the motor.
What was that?
Here was CJ's first pass. And yeah. His dad's really more worried than CJ is.
All right, somebody's got to do something.
He got sick of her shit. I'll got it. Get it again. No. What is that, Brad? In the face.
Oh my god.
Hey, you get the LP bar.
You're giving it all of it?
Dude, you have no idea. All right, so I thought I blew the sucker up. Generally, if you hear one where it like lugs the motor down like that, it's not good. It's definitely not good. So it 100% lugged the motor down, but that's because someone like reloaded the wrong file into it. Did I just break my USB thing? Loaded the wrong file into it on the start line. I'm not gonna say any names, Mason. And they took boost out of it, so it left on 14 falls to 0. So literally I leave, it's just like no boost. It's like ah, and I'm like, holy shit. So I get out of it, all the oil slosh is forward, sensor reads like no oil pressure. I cut it off. I'm like, holy shit, I just blew it up that quick. Fire it back up, it's got 6 pounds of oil pressure. Now I just can't get my shit to sync. Oh, these numbers right here, so from 0.38 seconds to 1.3, it was just 0. So I turned it up some and fixed it, and then I decided to turn it up some more. So I'm gonna turn this up some more here. Like honestly, I don't think on this car it makes enough power to really matter. It might knock tires off because I'm gonna turn the RPM up. So there, I just cranked the boost up a little bit. Go over here to spark, rev limiters. We're gonna go 4,400. And then we're gonna go 4350. So really turn it up more on the leave, more RPM, more everything. Let's save this global file as don't touch this Mason. Don't touch this Mason. All right. Yep. Link USB. Okay. Look at global file doesn't match, spark doesn't match, change that, boost doesn't match, send that to ECU. Okay.
We're in there.
The ECU is now considered, don't touch this, Mason. We'll see if Mason can refrain from touching it.
We are rocking and rolling right now.
All right, let's do it.
CJ's second pass.
Oh, yeah.
Shift King, I like it.
Hey,
I like it.
made it
Short
down though.
Shift King.
He said I'm staying in it.
Yep.
He's running a 1,000-foot race too.
Alright, so this is gonna be the second thing I do wrong today because, you know.
Oh, Mr. Do It All Right.
Hey, tell him the name of that tune-up.
We can't leave.
That Coyote guy might be back. Remember the white Coyote car?
Drain this deal and we'll let it sit for a while. See if it goes.
Drug on his ass, letting him drive a damn race car. Don't let him catch that shit.
Oh shit, everything's hot down here.
Was it full?
I'm about to find out.
I can confirm it. It's gotta be close.
Well, I've never drained it, so
Here comes the hole.
yeah, I would say it's probably full. We'll let that drain for like an hour.
Yeah.
So, proper crankcase ventilation is important, or else it'll come out your oil cap. Yeah, car ran good. Got no complaints. Could definitely leave a lot harder. Yeah, it could definitely leave a lot harder. So I think it's time to go from our strategy of just RPM and boost to we try to make as much boost on the start line as we can. Do all of our power management with timing. That way we can really bring the power in a lot sooner. And I mean, maybe 25 pounds of boost out the back, so it's made much more boost. We've run it at 35. It's just kind of one of those things where, I mean, we really need to run up front. We know we can make power out the back and run a good mile an hour.
Second pass.
Hey, CJ.
Come here. Come on.
Good job.
I want to talk to you
Come
guys
on,
about
Pops,
CJ.
you gotta come over here too.
See, you
We're
guys
proud
know
of you, too.
the CEO of Nasty Raps, you know, out here. Pops let him hold the wheel for a minute, barely let him touch the pedal. Or was that you?
That was me.
Just give him a walkthrough, just like vividly describe it. More detail the better.
Describe the first one first.
Yeah, the first pass.
I don't know how to describe it. I just rookie hour. Let off the trans brake, let off
Yeah,
the
we don't
gas
fill
at the
those
same
out.
time.
That's a tech card.
That's it.
Anyways, all right, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt there. From the start, let's go. Let's hear it.
We did the burnout good. Got out there, put on trans brake.
What were you feeling like? Like you feeling real
I
good?
felt good. I wasn't nervous, but you know, rookie hour.
Nerves don't get to you though.
No.
Ice in the veins.
Ice in the veins.
All right, I hear you. So then,
But-
what?
I don't know. Let off the trans brake, and I guess I let off the gas too at the same time.
Is your hand and leg like
yeah.
like they
Yeah.
work together?
Yeah.
So straight up chicken foot.
Yeah.
And did I hear a high gear shift too?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing a lot of shit in there.
Hey.
So the second time went smooth, you know, let go of trans brake, pedal to the floor.
You one hand
No
that?
lift. Yeah, no
Wait,
lift.
did you get through the back, like window? Could you see through it?
Back window?
Yeah.
Like
You gotta zoom in because he like gets on trans brake and as soon as he leaves it and looks
Oh.
down,
got that limp neck.
shifts it early,
Anyways,
out there floating.
You think it would because I've
Texas
seen
boy.
he eats a hot dog like this. So I definitely thought that his neck wouldn't give like that. But hey.
I'm gonna eat a hot dog, but you hold my ears.
I hate it here.
So I don't know if we're done testing here or whatnot.